Should have
The
been.
hometown internet.
It's gonna be a good morning.
No doubt.
What's your arguments like? I have simple arguments.
And we're live.
All right,
Welcome
welcome
to
to another
America.
episode of D&D with Noobs, episode number 75. Big milestone here.
Holy
Possibly their first Kraken kill. So
Possibly.
let's go ahead and get a recap.
Only one can do that is Rogar. Sorry, Rogar. It's impossible.
A lot happened.
Okay.
A lot
It was insane.
happened.
All right, here we go. Buckle your safety belts, boys. Get on
I'm
your special
strapped in.
helmets.
What?
Here we go.
I can't see.
All right,
it.
so a couple notes at the beginning. Jack Kuzi did an excellent recap on Friday night.
The
Quite entertaining.
first ever 2 inspiration point recap.
Yes. Wonderful.
What? I got a 3.1.
Montresor did a.
So mine was the first two.
He went over some D&D rules for new gear and upgrades with Wraith and Balasar, which was helpful for them. Okay, so our journey picked back up in Frostfall after we saw LFL and trying to hunt down Abonarak. We get to the Frost Palace in Frostfall. We take a full rest in the ever so warm and inviting rooms at the Frost Palace, which is not necessarily true in regards to comfort. Is an ice palace. Our next goal was to seek out the Oracle in Westwood. So once we wake up, we had a wonderful conversation about which mode of travel, whether it was horseback or brooms. Lots of good points were offered up, but ultimately we decided to take our brooms instead for the sake of convenience. We hop on our brooms, we depart for Westwood. We get there in a couple days. Instead of setting alarm to the city in the trees, we decide to look like, normal adventurers, and land the really cool elevators that they have up to the city. Once we get to the top, one of the guards recognizes us and hails us, and we tell him why we're here, to see Oracle and whatnot, and we exchange a couple other formalities, and he leads us to a treehouse with a leaf curtain, which we assume to be her home. He gives us, not necessarily a warning, just kind of gives us a disclaimer saying that she doesn't give you exact answers and that she's kind of ambiguous with her information. And we're like, well, we'll deal. We'll be fine. So she speaks to us, greets us, and Yggdrasil asks her about the artifact locations and why we're here for LFL. And she gives us 3 locations with descriptive poems of where the artifacts could be. And we're looking for Baranar's Mace, Raven's Claw Bow, and Nature's Heart. And we are currently looking for Raven's Claw Bow. That's the one we ultimately decided to set on, but the rest of the party had some more questions for, just either some of it was serious, some of it was just, the party being itself. So we find out that Rogar and Balasar, that their father is still alive and that he is not himself. And so we kind of talk a little bit about what that could mean. Jack Kuzi still can't find his koozie somehow, which I don't believe is true. And for the Baranar's Mace, we have to find an 8th person. We haven't really decided who that's going to be yet. So at this point, to get to the Raven's Claw Bow, we feel like Paradiso is our best spot because we know that there's a Kraken off in the ocean not too far. So for whatever reason,
Balasar thinks we're playing football. I think.
Yeah.
He wants a 30-second timeout.
What is it?
Bellator's putting up a timer.
A DM question about the 8th man. So wouldn't the DM decide who our eighth man is, or do we as a team need to decide who our eighth man
I
is?
think it's both. I think we discuss based on who we know we want to be our eighth man, and then he ultimately decides.
Well, since it's not technically a real player that's going to be playing him, it would be the DM playing the role as an NPC, kind
don't
of.
know
It
that.
could be like
Right, but it's your agency in the story to choose who that person is, and whoever it
Okay.
is, I'll play.
Or
Okay.
I'll just mind control somebody and make them do my
I
bidding.
could have waited till after the recap. Though.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten.
Yes.
Write it down.
Yeah,
Well, you write it down.
Yadrisel's
I
gonna go
forget
back.
everything too.
Yadrisel's gonna go back and Gaius Smiley again.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Smiley for 8. He will crush somebody.
Smiley!
Hey, it's on that island.
All right, I'm really glad Balasar timed us out because this next little bit is about him. So while we're in the Oracle's home, we're fixing to leave. Yadrisil just triggers Balasar with some, comment, and instead of snapping back with another cunning comment of sorts, Balasar does what he does best when he gets pissed off. He just starts throwing fire, and decides to chuck a fireball at Yed inside her home, and the Oracle summons the guard and basically bans Balasar from her home, which is pretty entertaining if I say so myself. And not just bans him, but while she's banning him, she turns him into a fluffy cat that Yadrisil picks up and puts in his satchel as we make our exit. So from here, we I guess we get further away from our home. Balasar comes out of cat form, and I believe we teleported to Paradiso. Is that correct?
I had cast it right before I got turned to a
You-
cat.
That's right. You cast it right before you got turned into a cat.
Because I tried to
So,
shoot Yad in the butt as he went through.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's-
And here's Balasar.
There he is.
Kitty
So
cat.
Yadrisil
Where's the kitty
Yadrisil
cat?
goes through the gate.
Oh,
He tries to shoot Yadrisil, and then the Oracle bans him, turns him into a cat. Yadrisil picks him up, goes through the gate. We arrive in Paradiso. So we go and see. Well, first we decide we need to look for water-breathing potions because we feel like we're going to be fighting in the water against this giant kraken. But we go to the Mystic Shop. We get water-breathing potions, and we find some kraken attraction potion.
yeah.
Some
And
salve.
Balasar got some chalks, and I believe Yadrisil got some oils, just in case, one of us decides to make a life change into something else. And
Who would make a life change?
but in the midst of this, Balasar and Wraith think it's an excellent idea to finally have the realization that they have Hydra heads in their bag after all this time.
I forgot
And
about that.
try to sell the Hydra heads to the merchant, and they pull them out, and they're like, they're just slimy, rotten, peeling away from the bone. The merchant is puking his guts out in the back because of the smell. Wraith also tries to sell the heart of a dragon to no avail. So Balasar did try to get information about having dragonhide armor made, to which I'm not really sure where that went. I think the merchant just kept puking his guts out. So Balasar tries to get creative and take the Hydra heads in the middle of Paradiso, the middle of the marketplace, and decides to start roasting them, and starts creating a scene. The guards come over confused and somewhat annoyed, and they're like, is this a show? What the hell are you doing? So Balasar thankfully, Rose saw the heads. I'm sure it was a nice, crispy, rotten smell that filled the air. Paradiso. We finally have the idea that we probably should get a boat to rent or see if we can get one free to take to the Kraken. We make our way to the Sultan. We begin talking to him about what we're up to, what our task is. He tells us about a beat-up ship that he'd give us for free that we can use. That is awaiting for us at harbor. But during that time, Balasar threatens the Sultan. For whatever reason, makes a threat, because of his bravado, wanting to show that he was a badass. He initially summons 12 guards to show up, and we're all like, oh, okay, let's calm down. Let's relax, Balasar. And then they continue to go back and forth. He actually threatens the Sultan this time, and then 30 guards shows up. Balasar gets arrested, and is going to have to spend 34 hours in jail, but that didn't actually happen because Jack initially cast polymorph and turned Balasar into a dog, because we rewound that whole scene, and thankfully we had the boat. The boat was not taken from us. Balasar didn't have to spend any time in jail. Did get kicked out of the king's presence.
Yeah, he's not allowed in Paradiso, I don't think.
So
He's the fucking Sultan. He's not a damn king.
so
He can put you in jail.
we
He's
make
a
our way to the
Tell that
boat.
to Ma.
But Yggdrasil
MSB.
picks up the dog of Balasar. We make our way to the boat,
I'm gonna have to get a little
And-
carrying satchel for him.
and Balasar turns back into himself and almost knocks Yad over. At this point, it was right before the boat that happened. Balasar intimidates the entire party and says, "Leave me the hell alone. I'm pissed off at all of you," and then goes and sulks or broods up in the roost of the boat, crow's nest. And we start setting sail because he's so angry. It looks like there's 1,000 suns up in the sky because he's just throwing light or fire bolts everywhere, all around us, looking like we have crazy fireworks happening from the boat. He then tries to deceive the party with a minor illusion by making the boat creak really loud, and it actually worked. We all think, okay, we're near something. Something's happened. I try to calm, or Rogar tries to calm Balasar down with some Dragonborn whiskey and say, hey, get it together. And then Balasar makes his way down and tries to start mending the ship some. But at this point, the ship starts shaking really bad, and the ship starts tilting, and the angle's getting steeper and steeper. And at this point, Rogar doing what Rogar does, rages, salves up, throws on a harness, jumps and slips rough the front of the boat, and just kind of falls head first right outside the boat, and right in front of the Kraken, and tries to start swimming away, baiting the Kraken, and at that point, while Balasar is under the ship, the Kraken just tears off the bottom, like half of the bottom of the ship, in one fell swoop, and we get launched into the battle with the Kraken. And I left like right at near the end. I don't know what happened.
And then dinner was served.
Yeah. So, well,
Actually,
not quite the end. Near the end.
Near the end of the episode, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you didn't miss much. There's maybe one or two more rounds of combat. Not full rounds, but like people playing people's turns, and
Found out lightning does not work. He's
Yep.
immune.
yeah.
Yes.
He's immune.
Balasar did cast the lightning bolt on the creature, and was not impressed.
Yeah.
So that's where we're gonna pick up now.
And one quick thing before we pick up here, my hit points have disappeared, and I forgot what I had. I know
Oh
I'd
my
been
God, you're
hit,
dead.
Because you're dead.
but they're gone.
What do you mean?
You've
they
got-
Surprise! We're having to get the oils out. Why don't you know that?
Let's hope you're not a halfling when you
Why
come
did
back.
they go?
His armor is not going to fit if he's a halfling.
Where are you?
You had typed in 133 minus 26, but didn't press enter, and so it saved that in that little bubble. So I just fixed it. So you're at 107 hit points now.
Damn, you got so many hit points.
Guys, I'm
Oh,
about to
God.
break 100 hit points, so watch
I'm at
out.
102, so
Okay.
Yeah, I think Balasar has the lowest hit points, but that's he's a squishy sorcerer. So
I'm actually not as squishy as you think I am.
You're pretty
See
squishy.
this?
he's got the snuggie cover,
Don't
the
get
iron covered snuggie.
It's about to be on.
Oh dear.
all right, so if the turn order is correct, which well, actually I think it is, it would be
don't
Rogar's.
see it.
Should be.
We don't see a
Yeah.
screen.
No, we don't
Yeah,
see
I don't see a turn order.
anything that says whose turn it is.
Oh well, that would. I was in the middle of changing it, and then Ray
Uh-huh.
said before we change. Yeah. So.
Uh-huh. Yep. Way to go. Wraith.
Of course, it's Ray's fault. It's always.
Well, I wasn't blaming it on him. I was just saying
No,
I was.
no, you are.
I forgot, and yeah,
We blame Ray.
it was my bad.
just say it to his face.
Have you
Alright.
rested before this combat or no?
Yes.
We did not. Well, we've rested between your last episode and this, and I
Okay.
didn't use any of your spell slots. But if any of them are used, they're restored.
But the damage is right because you did get hit.
And see,
Yeah.
you're where you normally are, hiding behind, way far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you threw Eldritch
Kraken
Blast.
said, "What? I'm gonna hit his ass."
And we're currently in the water, and the water is difficult terrain.
Yeah, so you get half movement.
And it's roughly 50 feet deep. Those are rocks on the bottom of the floor
Yeah.
you're looking at.
Okay.
Not the circle.
Okay, so Rogar, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna swim furiously right up to this bastard. In Draconic, I guess my bonus action, I yell, "Your mother was a Hydra harlot, you bastard!" And I go, "Great weapon master, reckless attack, all on his face."
Okay,
20,
a 20 does hit.
Ooh.
right on.
All right,
Same thing. 24, so 19.
19 just barely hits.
I'm gonna savage that
See,
one.
good dice. The start of a good day.
All right, so we've got 18 plus 3, 31 for the first one, and 29 for the second one.
Okay.
So 60.
All right, so
That's a nice
you cut a little bit deeper into some of the wounds you've already made into the hide of the
Yeah.
Kraken, and you start to see finally a little bit of blood is starting to leak out,
Cool.
Yep.
but it still looks pretty darn healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's got a bunch.
All right, Yadrsil.
All
You
right.
Just gotta start whacking off each arm.
Heard that.
What?
What did you just say?
First
Whack
thing,
off with each arm.
first thing I'm gonna do is healing word
Ambidextrous.
myself at level 3 for my bonus action.
Dice.
Whoa.
Wow, amazing.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, except it's only. Why don't throw so many dice for 6?
Really?
Yeah, I see 4 4s. Isn't that 16? You hacked it with your
Basically.
Look at the-
Then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
look at
swim
the-
up to what's his face, Wraith, and give him cast freedom of movement on him,
Okay.
which will allow you to move naturally.
Excellent.
he doesn't have
I
the
was
half
going to come
movement.
up short.
All right, cool. Yep.
You know, with all that armor on, I'm sure
I know it. I need that kind
He
of
has to
help.
swim up just to stay
I'm in
level.
water.
I think with all that
And-
wax, you'd be like, you'd just be able to slide.
He's like a speedboat, just skimming across the top.
Well, now I am.
Now you are. You have the freedom of movement. All right, and you can go now.
Okay. Thorvin, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm going to use Channel Divinity, Preserve Life, and we're going to heal myself, Yad, and Rogar.
Okay. How much in the amounts?
Let's see. I don't know. That's a lot of math. Let's
I'm
see.
missing 30 hit points. I don't know if that helps.
5 times your cleric level.
I'm roughly missing 27.
So you have 65 points to
So,
distribute, I think.
And roughly,
Yeah.
would it be 28?
Yeah, so let's just do.
I'm missing 11.
So that's 20-ish hit points apiece.
No, 11.
You're
Can
fine.
he split them up any way he wants?
Yeah, you can split
Yeah.
it up any way you want.
So you said you had
11.
65 and 3 people?
Yeah,
so
do
20
11
21,
Malazar,
21,
20.
22 per person. So me, Yad, and Rogar, 22 points.
Fine. I guess I'll accept that.
You got an extra bonus 11. Put them in your pocket.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so that's your action. You have your spiritual weapon out, so I think you can move and attack
Yeah.
with that.
Bonus
As a
action. I can
bonus.
still move that over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct him one time.
Oh,
Right in
cool.
his mouth. Right in his teeth.
Hit him in his teeth.
A 21 does hit.
Thank you.
Nice.
Cool. Smack him.
And I've got to click on spiritual weapon for the damage, right?
Yes.
In the chat
It
window.
won't. It doesn't use a spell slot, but
No.
9.
9 whole points.
9.
That's a shillelagh club hit
Yeah.
right there.
No.
Get your shillelagh out of my spirit weapon.
Mine's plus 1,000.
I mean, but remember that that's a bonus action attack, so
True.
that's actually pretty damn good for a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Well, if that's a bonus action and Yad's is a regular action,
Yeah,
Stop.
Yeah,
least
yeah.
you
Just
do
shows. Yeah, just has to use a bonus action to turn his club into a shillelagh,
yeah.
and
I
then
have
hit
to do
with
it to get that damage. I need 2 actions.
All right, so Wraith, it is your turn.
All right, Wraith with his newfound speed that he's so happy with can get up right next to Rogar.
boom.
By the way, Rodan, I've got a new weapon. The
Not
Earth
the-
Breaker.
Sorry,
Yep,
sorry
I
to
was there
interrupt
for that.
real quick. The green bar, that's my.
He has a new weapon
divinity,
called
right?
the Beard Massager. It's great.
Called the Earth Breaker. Right there.
That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called.
Oh, and look at that hit.
That 26 does hit.
Pow.
Break his teeth.
Super polisher.
14 and
And 4.
For radiant, so
18 damage.
18.
18, and then he comes in with blinding smite.
Whoa, that's a nice roll.
That is a good
Yeah.
roll.
And then his second attack.
Oh wait, he has to do a saving throw. I think it's Constitution.
Yes, it is. It's Constitution.
Yeah, he got a 20 for his Constitution save, so he does not. He is not blinded.
Okay. Does 18 hit?
An 18 is his armor class.
But you're
So
actually going
good.
to 27 because you're in melee
'cause
range with Rogar.
I'm-
exactly,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
so
threw
27
another
definitely
one.
hits. So that's 17 points of damage.
And along with the other, that's a pretty good round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trading blows, Rogar.
Yeah, so
Great.
you see some of the wounds that Rogar's made with Bahamut's tooth, and you start widening them with the head of the hammer. Just whack, whack.
Slapping in.
And,
He's
and,
hurt.
and
He doesn't like it.
clouds of blood are starting to come out of this thing, and it's
Cool. We're whacking on an arm.
all right. So at the end of your turn, Wraith, he's going to use his third and final legendary action for this round of combat,
Figured I'd
and he's
have to pay
going.
something.
He is going to. Let's see if I've got something built for that.
He's going to roll a 1.
Yep.
Throw it at me, dude, and I'll be dodging it. I'm pretty sure it's not me. Yeah, I'm hidden anyway. I'm a backpack.
All right. So he is going to do another. Well, actually, no. It costs 2 actions. You know what? I don't think he has another one because the lightning storm took 2 actions.
Oh,
So,
that's right. He did take 2.
Oh,
all right. So
lightning storm
Um,
took 2.
yeah, his
He
lightning
cast-
storm takes 2. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
That's good to
So
know.
it is now the Kraken's turn. He is going to make a bite attack at Wraith.
He likes this. He thinks his shiny armor is like a lure.
It is a 26 to hit.
that's all right. I'm a tank. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so it's a 26 to hit. You take 15 points of piercing damage. And make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh. Grappled.
Yeah, so as it bites you, it goes all the way down and swallows you whole.
Oh God!
Oh, that's what
supposed to be
Rogar
me.
wanted.
That's what I wanted. Great, I'm
I know.
jealous.
Hey, I'm fighting out of the middle, man.
See, you're gonna be like Men in Black. You know, you're gonna find the weapon.
Hey, while you're in
What
there,
was
grab
the
that.
attack? 17? Did you say?
Yes. And
Can he roleplay that he's inside and search for the bow?
yeah, I don't see why not. He's probably
Yeah.
have disadvantages on it, but he can do it.
I mean, he's
We don't know necessarily if
Why
it's
is
in
it
his
some
And
stomach.
so-
acid is
My
starting to
thoughts
And
take
so-
inside of him are not a bow.
All right, so Wraith, as you land in his stomach, you take 43 points of acid damage.
But he has acid armor on.
Oh, so that's
yes,
half.
I do. So that's half.
Phew.
Boy, that's lucky.
So
Good thing.
21.
You're the ideal person in his belly.
It is.
You're the perfect snack.
All right.
All right, I expect some good hits on the outside, guys.
Don't worry, I'm hiding as a backpack.
I'll
so I
try
can
not to
find
shoot
you.
through him and hit you.
Yeah. So, Jack, it is now your turn.
All right. And I'm just gonna do my normal longbow shot.
All right. So that is a natural 1, so you can re-roll that once with your halfling ability.
Okay, I don't have advantage because he's flanked, or
He's not flanked, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
melee weapons that Rogar's ability works on.
okay. So,
So-
I'm gonna re-roll that. That's my lucky.
A 20 does hit.
Cool.
Nice.
This
Amazing.
And you do get your sneak attack.
29.
Okay. So,
and that's gonna be it.
all right. So at the end of your turn, he's going to lash out at you with a tentacle.
Hey, dude. Good luck. I'm dodging. I'm a backpack. You can't see.
It's a 34 to hit.
Oh, you might have hit me.
He did.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Yeah, we calculated it, Rodan. If he rolls a 2, he still hits everybody.
Okay.
He has to roll a natural 1 to miss.
Well, I think there's a couple people he could miss with a 2 or a 3, but most like he could hit a lot of people. It's a plus 17 to hit. So,
All right.
all right. So,
19
also
instead
make
of
a
that,
strength
right?
saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, strength saving throw. Okay.
Yeah. So you are considered grappled by his tentacle.
Oh, good. Lose 19 and that'd be 83.
All right, Balasar, your turn.
I need a DM question.
Okay.
If I cast prismatic spray on him, do all 8 rays go towards him?
Let me take a look at the spell.
That was the TLDR
Yeah.
skill.
That's right. So, give me an hour while I read this.
Oh my god! I was trying to.
I know. I'm just joking.
TLDR. what's
8
that?
multicolored rays of light flash from your hand. Each ray is a different color and has a different power and purpose. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. For each target, roll a d8 to determine which color ray affects it.
So of course I would move so that I would not hit Wraith and Rogar.
Right. You could probably angle it just to the right here and not hit them both. Yeah.
So would all 8 rays go towards him?
When he gets hit, you roll and one of them hits.
Just
yes.
one?
Yeah.
It's for
8
each
rays
target.
get shot though.
For each creature in the 60-foot cone must make a dex saving throw. For each target, roll a d8 to determine which color ray affects it. So I think,
But it's 8.
It can- I
Each
think,
target gets one roll, and then that is the color that hits him.
yeah,
8 rays go out.
right.
Congratulations.
But only one would hit it. If
So
there
we
was
can hit more than 8 targets. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, if there was
Yes.
8 targets in there, it could hit 8.
Yeah.
We
If
can't
there
hit
was-
more than 8 targets.
Yes, I would
Okay.
say so.
So
Yeah.
I misread the spell then. I thought it was 8 that came out, and I could get 8 hits.
No.
8
No.
do come out, but I think only one will hit.
Yeah, only one.
One
per
hits
creature.
per target.
Gotcha. All right, then, since that's the case, I'm going to cast Blight on the target
Okay.
at level 5, and I'm going to use my rod to cast that. I'm going to empower it.
So how come Wraith is in the middle there?
Wraith
I'm in
is
his
the
belly,
He's in the belly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and I'm moving towards his ass. If you can see.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
Ooh.
shit you out.
Yeah, that's
Oh, look,
right.
here comes a little Rick shit.
Yeah, but if the spell worked like you were thinking it might have, it would be like 80 d6 possibly
Yeah.
damage, and that's a
Yeah.
little bit overpowered for that
Well,
spell
that's
level.
how I read it. I was like, hell yeah! All right, so I'm going to reroll all the 2s and the 1.
Okay.
80
Was that
d6 would
D8?
fuck
Yeah.
you up. I'm pretty sure.
4d8. 4d8.
5.
So extra 10.
I'm not able to roll 5d8, so the 2 1s and 2 of the 2s.
Okay.
Well, one of the 1s doesn't even matter. One of the 2s doesn't matter. So
I only see 1 and then 4 2s.
down there at the bottom, yeah,
Plus 10.
there's 4 2s, but I can only reroll 4 unless my charisma It's based on my charisma modifier, right?
Let me look.
I think it is. Yeah, it's only 4. If I raise my charisma 1 more, I'd get 5 of them.
Well, you can
So
remember
you
that next time you
rerolled-
can.
You rerolled 7 points, you add 8 to that.
Yeah.
So 39.
Okay,
All right. So 39, and it failed its saving throw, so it took the full damage.
cool. And I will stop there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to. It looks like it's concentrating really hard on something, and then out of the depths,
Oh, shit,
Uh-oh.
it's summoning. something.
Oh,
Something else is coming.
2 very large sharks appear.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Huh.
can you do something about those?
I can try to
Yeah.
conjure animals and hope I roll water animals.
I know. Yeah, everyone's gonna drown as soon as you bring them up.
I got
These-
4
these-
goats in the water.
These are actually some of the
Well,
largest.
that'll
sharks.
keep the sharks busy. You know.
These are some of the largest sharks you've ever seen.
Floating
Probably about like 6 times the size of a great white.
oh my!
Oh,
So it's a
God.
megalodon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. A megalodon.
His stomach doesn't look so bad after all.
A little bit of acid damage every turn, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Wraith is safe.
It's nice
All
and
right,
warm
so-
in here.
Balasar, is that going to do it for your turn? Yeah, you said you ended your turn. That's why.
Yeah,
I did that, so
I mean, if you want, I could turn some of my other spell slots into sorcerer points.
well, you did say you ended your turn, and that's why I did his.
I'm being fair. I'm leaving
Right.
it at
You
your
are-
your discretion because
you're
you asked.
definitely being fair.
Discretion as you
Thank
ended your turn.
So Rodan, it is now your turn.
So I say, Zargon, take me away. and I call to his power and cast Finger of Death on big
So when did you come up with that one? That was a good one, but
Yes.
Yeah, how long? did you-
Saga, take the wheel. Let's see here.
And I'll give you. I think there's a save there. Do you want me to print it out for you?
It is a Constitution save, right?
yeah,
That
that's
didn't
what
help.
it says. DC 18.
Well,
Oh, go ahead. What?
yeah, it's a Constitution save, and I've got 18 plus the 2 bonus.
Okay.
Oh, so that adds on the 18, that 2. So it's a 20.
Yes. So it rolled a 19
Ooh,
on its
so
Constitution
good.
saving
Too.
throw. So it took the full 62 points of damage.
Take some damage.
Wow.
Thanks, Argon.
Yeah.
Zargon hooked you up.
Takes a beating
He
and
did.
keeps
He
on
did.
ticking.
Okay, so now it has to make a second saving throw real quick.
For the Sharkies.
No, it's actually they weren't like materialized. They were in the water, and he called them to him.
Oh.
Yeah. This is actually for something else.
Oh Lord.
Uh-oh.
So,
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily sound good.
well, it's not good for him.
Oh, okay, good.
Your finger of death ray hits him like right in his like abdominal area, and
Very-
he starts to retch.
Yeah.
Hey, you're out.
Wraith gets vomited out.
Hey, hey, look, guys, there's the bow
Yeah.
right there.
Unfortunately, Wraith didn't get a turn while he was in there, so he didn't get a chance to look for it.
Oh, he
But,
did. I was just seeing if he
Oh.
threw up the bow.
No, he didn't. He just threw up Wraith.
You hear Wraith yelling, "Let me back in! Let me
Yeah.
back in!"
So where'd these sharks come from?
There's a
Wait,
little, like,
Jesus.
It was
aftershock
warm
when it
in
comes
there.
out.
But Wraith is filled with this mucusy looking green stuff that hasn't even washed off of the water yet. And he's being the clean, like the paladin that keeps his armor nice and shined up. He's not very happy right now.
No, he's
I'm
not.
laughing at him. I'm
So-
laughing.
All
As-
right.
Looks like
As he
it's gonna be a long rest for you, Wraith.
as he pukes, I do a calculation and say, I'm gonna find the optimal spot that's equal distance from all of them, and I think it's right there. There we go.
So let's see here. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're out of his reach. He has a 30-foot reach, and he can't reach you.
Nice.
And that's it.
All right. So, yeah,
I'm
he,
hiding behind Rodan now.
if you've ever seen fear on a creature like this's face, it's actually starting to show a little bit of fear at this point.
It's because he doesn't feel good. He's just puked.
So Rogar, it is your turn.
Oh, someone's afraid of death. It's about to happen, guy. I'm gonna inspire.
GWPM and
I'm gonna inspire that one.
Well, a 20 does hit.
No, I forgot to say Great Weapon Master and Reckless. I just assumed that's what I'm doing, but I didn't say it.
We all
Okay.
then
So
don't-
you want to use an inspiration point to re-roll to actually say that beforehand? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I want the damage.
Right.
Damage.
You didn't
Yeah.
hit him
Well,
with the 20.
I
did
mean,
you?
I almost kind of assumed that you're going to be doing that each time, but it is good to say it. So, but go ahead and we'll just assume you did it this time. We'll let it pass.
Okay. Wait.
So 20 hits with the great
Okay.
weapon. Oh no, wait. With great weapon master, it doesn't. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
what I was going to say.
That's why I
it doesn't-
wanted to say. I wanted to inspire.
That's what you wanted to do. Oh, yeah, okay. I got you now. Yeah.
Here we go.
That's a lot better.
That's a nat 20.
That is a nat 20 with, well, does the wolf aspect give you advantage as well? Or no, you
Well, he
did great weapon.
reckless.
If it's
Reckless.
Great
Reckless.
Weapon Master.
Yeah, so it is a natural 20.
Awesome.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
It was
okay.
a good inspiration roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna savage this because it's a nat 20. I'm gonna take that first one there.
All right, so that's 20, 30, 60 points of damage with one
Plus
swing.
No, plus rage.
Oh, yeah,
66.
so that's minus 6 more. Okay.
That's a big hit.
It is a big hit, and you
Don't
basically
you-
drive Bahamut's tooth like into it and like kind of pull up and leave a huge gaping hole,
Yeah.
Good.
but it's barely clinging onto life.
Hey guys, look. He's got lots of colorful organs in there.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
I know. I saw him.
Oh my gosh.
Well, not with that roll.
I'm gonna inspire that one too.
You have too much inspiration.
No, with
Why
the
is it-
inspiration, actually, I'm just thinking about this with the natural 20. With the inspiration, you get one extra die roll. You wouldn't actually get the 2 more, so you wouldn't have gotten the natural 20 because that was the second die roll.
This
You
is
don't get to
true.
roll 2
Oh.
more die whenever you use inspiration. You get 1 more roll of a d20, so you'd have to use that 30.
Oh,
sense.
bummer.
So I got to add some more hit
Add
points
33
back.
back.
Rewind.
Erase.
Why didn't you roll that the first time?
All right,
Jeez.
so are you gonna use inspiration for that roll too, or
No, because we got lots of other enemies to fight, and I've already used one.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
over.
okay, so that's the end of your turn. Yadrsil, it's
The
your
Yad
turn.
Man.
Well, seeing all these newfound mobs out here, and they're being sharks, I'm gonna be a giant octopus.
Oh,
Hey.
cool. Shark food.
Maybe. I want to make my circle bigger. I want to be bigger than the shark. Either way, I swim over to this one and latch onto his face. Attempt to latch onto his face
Okay,
with a tentacle attack.
a 21 that does hit,
Alright.
and so he has to do a 16 strength saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah, he rolled a 13. He is considered
Cool.
grappled.
And he takes 12
Alright.
points of damage.
All right. That'll work.
I got my little suction cups all wrapped around his mouth trying to keep it shut.
That's right.
Good man.
And I accidentally gave him 12 hit points instead of I
He looks healthier.
I changed his hit points to 12 instead of subtracting 12 away.
Perfect. That's even better.
Okay. So that's gonna do it for you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, Thorvin.
Okay. I'm hoping this is going to work right. So with Firestorm, you have to do it in a up to 10 10-foot cubes,
Okay,
right?
right.
So I want to put one, I guess 5.
You can use the drawing tool, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, is this like a cone or a...
It's you
Straight
place
shot.
5 cubes, so I'm guessing like 1.
Well, that's a 5-foot cube. A
Oh.
10-foot would be like a 2x2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Right there.
And then
Okay.
do you want one on the sharks too?
Well, I don't want to burn. Actually, if you move that over, first one, move
Mhm.
it over to here.
Oh.
I don't. Okay.
I don't know
yeah,
if-
that's
okay, yeah.
well,
Okay.
wherever. I see what. Yeah, the sharks, him, and right in the middle.
All right.
Can you hit the
I
same
am gonna
target
ask-
twice?
what?
Like, can you
I
hit the
don't-
same target with 2 firestorms? I'm not sure.
I think that it would only
think
be
it would
effective
do one
once.
damage. Yeah, I only
Yeah.
think it would do once.
Yeah. Now I
Yeah,
will
hit the
say,
big
even though like the visual representation, like Yadrishil's form is kind of off the shark,
Oh,
his tentacles are wrapped around it.
Well, hang on a second, because each cube must have one face adjacent to the face of another cube. So the
Oh.
sharks, I think it's not going to.
Oh, so they have to touch each other. Yeah.
Well, if
So
you
you
could
can-
draw 5 of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
but
you can
won't be
move-
able to get that other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could get both of them for sure,
Yeah,
but you wouldn't
so
be able to
just-
get the one over on the left. Yeah.
Good
All
lord.
right. So,
That's a cool spell,
Firestorm.
though.
It is a
Yeah.
cool spell. So Dex saving throw, for the Kraken. Didn't go
And
off.
is there disadvantage on the grappled shark? I can.
I would. Yeah, he would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Why do I have disadvantage? Because I can't move?
No, the shark.
The shark
Yeah,
has
the shark would be.
disadvantage.
Oh.
You got him grappled.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ed.
That's okay.
Sorry about your.
Yeah,
Sorry about your octopus.
Sorry about your tentacles.
You got a lot of them.
Just pretend it's Balazar.
I will say that since it's just your tentacles that are on him, Yggdrasil, you'll take half damage, and you pass the saving throw, so you take a quarter damage. So,
That's 10. Bing.
all right. So the shark failed, and the
I'm the
Kraken
octopus
saved.
wraith. Those aren't pets.
Yeah, he is the octopus. So the shark failed, so he took 41 damage.
Nice.
Wow,
That's good.
damage.
And the Kraken saved, so he took 21. Or 20. No, 21, because I give you guys the benefit when it's half. Okay, so that
And-
is...
And bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Gotcha. 27. All right, that definitely hits. Do your damage.
Yes.
All right, so Thorvin, describe how your spiritual weapon kills the
Oh
Kraken.
man.
Cool.
So as the wave of holy fire rushes through the water and burns everything in sight, I command my spiritual weapon over to him, cracks him right in the mouth, splitting his jaws wide open, teeth and blood flying all through the water. Hopefully he sinks to the bottom with a thud.
Good thing Ray's not in there
Like
anymore.
he's wearing race.
Don't sink it. We need it.
And I yell at Thorvin, hey, now you get to go get the bow.
I got water breathing on. I can get down there when we're
Yeah.
done.
Wraith already knows the way in and out.
Yeah, that's right. I'm quite comfortable with that.
And Thorvin made it easier to gain
That's right.
Yeah, he widened the opening.
He gave me an entrance on the side, so I'll get in there.
Okay. And you notice that the sharks look even more angry than they were before.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. We got to get rid of the riffraff.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so Thorvin, that's going to end your turn. Wraith, it is now your turn.
Wraith had plans to do what Thorvin did, but since he no longer has to do that, he's going to
He's
come
gonna
up and
crawl
help you
inside the
out.
Shark's mouth.
We also don't
Moves
know
up
if
close
he
to the
officially
shark.
has the.
And lets his hammer come
Here's
down.
breaker flow.
Ooh.
All right. A 20 does hit the shark. 17
Nice.
points of bludgeoning and 4
See?
points of
The day
radiant.
of good dice. I called it this
And
morning.
then he is, yes, you did. Comes back with his second one. He doesn't use. I'm down to only one magic, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna use that.
Yeah, so that hits. So 14 points.
So 14 and 21, 35 more points.
And the shark looks like you've broken some bones in its form, but it's still
They
swimming
don't
around,
have
and it looks very,
Very pissed off.
very pissed off.
I don't see the sharks on our turn order.
Oh crap!
No,
I
they
forgot
never
that.
made it in.
They don't get turns because
All right, well that'll make it easy. They can get as pissed off as they want.
All right, so
okay, here's the next two sharks next.
well, I feel dumb. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, so
You could just edit their turns to be like 11.
Yeah.
And then they'll be
Yeah.
right after Wraith.
I think that's fair.
They forgot to go.
We blame the Kraken for not keeping his
That's right.
his minions in check.
He
He
failed
was
his
too worried
concentration.
about being hacked by Thorvin.
He's like, "Come on, guys, get in the fight."
All right, so
Hey man, no cutting in line. I got two guys ahead of me now.
okay, so first is the grappled shark. He is going to bite down into this octopus that's on him.
Don't think so. I'm nimbly bimbly.
Nimbly Bimbly. That is a new term.
It's a 26 to hit.
Well, that hits.
All right, so it's 15 points of damage to
Little
your
calamari.
octopus form.
Not a big deal.
Nimbly Bimbly's out of the same dictionary as Dicker.
You have to do a save.
Oh yeah, at the end of his well, I don't know if he has to use an action or look at your ability
Grappled.
there. Does he have to use an action to try to break the grapple? Does it say?
Oh, I meant Yad too has to do a save to stay in form, right? Or is that
Actually, oh yeah. Well, no, he's wild shaped. He didn't
So
polymorph.
okay? I think grapple does.
It doesn't say how to get out of grapple. It says a grapple creature becomes 0, can't use bonus actions to move speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the effect is removed from the creature is pushed out of the reach. But it doesn't say like how to get out of grapple.
It's
Yeah,
in the grapple section. I'll look it up.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think you have to use an
ironic.
action to try to break a grapple.
It's
I think
ironic
so.
that it shows a picture of a dwarf in tentacles.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and say that's the end of that shark's turn, and the other is gonna swim. Let's see here.
You need to swim away, dude, or you're toast.
He's got 50 feet of swim. Hello, Rodan.
Hey,
His
Rodan,
calculations were off.
you
Oh,
miscalculated.
Rodan, how did you slip on this one?
the shark
only
he
has
can
one
swim
eye.
fast.
His peripheral vision isn't what it used to be.
That's right.
Okay, so it rolls a natural
Zargon didn't
20
take
with
him
its
away.
bite.
Oh my god.
So you take a total of 48 piercing damage.
Let me know what his belly looks like, dude.
48 piercing damage.
Wow.
He swallowed
Oh
them
my
whole.
God.
Yeah, no, that he did not swallow him whole, but he definitely just you
He
look
took
over at
a
Rodan
chunk out of him.
and you see like the jaws just sink down into Rodan's torso and a cloud of red just comes out of Rodan.
Oh, Rodan, run, Rodan, run. Do what
He's in a shark mouth.
I'm gonna do. I already forgot what it was called. Reaction
Hellish
something?
rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, is that where is it?
It's Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, but where
Yeah.
is it?
That's
It's
how
not
it's
on your
spelled.
spell list, or
There we go.
It's called
It doesn't-
Hellish
Not
Rebuke.
there, so
all right.
above the first, casting it at 5 is the max I can do. So that's a 5d or 6d20, right?
60-10.
10. I'm sorry, 60-10.
Yeah.
I'm like, ow!
Ow, you bastard.
Yeah. So this green and purple energy comes out of the wounds in Rodan's like belly and just impact the shark, and it reels back really quick, and it definitely felt that exchange.
All right.
So Jack, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna
you
go ahead
couldn't
and
run after that, Rodan?
No, that's just a reaction.
Oh,
not my
that's
turn.
right. That's right. That's right. Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't his turn. Yeah.
Right.
okay, I'm gonna shoot the shark that Yggdrasil's got grappled.
Seems like if they're grappled, you should get advantage on it, but I don't see that.
It's either advantage or an auto crit.
No, that's paralyze.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
I think
Grapple speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from bonuses to speed.
Gotcha.
So is it advantage or not?
No.
I don't see it.
No,
it is.
so
It is not
15
great,
does-
but no. A 15 actually does hit. These guys are
cool.
not as hard to hit. 7 points, and then a sneak.
Good thing you got sneak attack.
There you go.
All right, so 31 points of damage. The shark looks rough, but it is still
Cool.
hanging on. Balazar.
All right. So I'm like, hey, Jack, you ready? Here we go. Ready?
Rodin's over here bleeding. Like, please kill this one.
Like, Rodan, you're gonna be fine.
Move Jack
I don't
2.
like
Move
this
Jack
lightning
2. I only moved 30 feet. I didn't.
And you still have your
I don't
Bahamut
want to
speed
get right
from
up
last
on the
week.
damn shot. I want to get it in
Right.
his melee range.
Right.
Well, he can't get attacks opportunity, but he could get them on Jack. So I don't want to put that Jack into that.
So thoughtful.
Yeah,
I do it
can-
again.
Actually, yeah, never mind. I was going to say that he was grappled by the tentacle, but that would have stopped whenever the guy died. So
All right, so I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt, level 5, using my
Golly.
rod. Taking
Okay.
5 points from my rod,
and using both hands.
and boom, in his face. Not even going to empower it, because I'm trying to save my sorcerer points. But I'm
Okay,
just gonna hit
so
him.
36, and he has a dex save. Okay, he failed his dex save.
Alright.
Too bad he
He
didn't
did?
have advantage. You're which one were you attacking again?
The
just
one
again?
attacking Rodan.
Okay, good. No, it is not dead.
Oh, well, that pisses me off.
Yeah. Well,
That makes me mad.
Gee,
So I'm
that's
like, okay,
surprising.
okay, you don't want to play nice, bitch. I'm gonna
That one
spend
had-
3 sorcerer's points to empower and quicken another fucking lightning bolt.
Okay.
yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna empower a blight. Level
Okay.
5.
Picture him as the Sultan.
Oh god.
There you go, shark. Fuck you, shark.
So Constitution save.
I'm gonna re-roll those 1s and the 3. So is that all the ones I want to re-roll? Yes. So 3d8. That's a good roll.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
roll.
Yeah, boy, that
Yeah.
was
So
That got rid of some 1s and a
add
3.
17
dice.
to that.
So 35, 52.
Oh
Tell that
wow.
shark to go fuck himself.
Whoa. Whoa. This is, remember, kids and children might be watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell that shark the French
to go
toast sticks.
fornicate himself.
All right, so you cast the blight, and you see like the veins in its skin just turn black, and it's still alive, but it's barely
Whoa.
barely alive.
God, you weak.
Oh
son.
my god! And I can't do that again. I am just so mad.
You
Okay.
weak.
Don't
These-
worry, you made it so Rodan can finish him off.
Yeah, Rodan can probably do it now,
These
Oh,
things
I
do
throw
have,
that-
even though he's hanging
Yeah.
in his mouth.
these things do have a good amount of hit points. Not quite as many as the Kraken, but
It's
But
okay.
still,
I,
they're
had,
but you
Yeah, obviously.
you hurt him really really bad.
I thought of polymorphing into one. So yes.
Rodin.
So am I grappled or anything, or no?
No, you're not grappled.
Okay, so I'm gonna move
He's not
over.
still sticking
You don't
in
even
his
need to
mouth.
move.
Oh, I want to move over and push him towards Rogar and say, "Finish him off."
Why don't you just kill him? I've hurt him. And just
There's
blast
one.
that fool.
26 hits.
Still alive?
7. Just barely.
So 10 feet back too, but I don't know if it matters because hopefully I can get him.
Come on.
If you would have rolled more than a 1 on your damage,
A 16 does hit.
Oh,
this should
jeez.
do it.
Yeah. So
there you go.
just for a little bit of for fun, describe how in your panic state you've killed this thing.
So
Yes.
after my hellish rebuke and my pain that I'm feeling, I blast him twice and all of his teeth fall out.
We can start
I
selling
scoop
shark
up
tooth
some of those
necks.
teeth. I scoop up some of those teeth. I'm making
That's
a
right.
necklace.
And then for my last one, I will attack the grappled one. I've got
Okay.
the range.
120 feet. Yeah, you're good.
19 hits, I'm assuming, because the 16
Yes. Yes.
My God.
did. And
You
that's a
rolled a one?
big one.
A 1, a 10, and a 1.
Nice.
And
All right. So
I can't re-roll damage, so never mind. Okay.
so go ahead and describe how you killed that one too, because it had 7 hit points left.
see?
Oh.
And
Man,
Jesus,
Rodan
Rodan.
comes back from a visit.
like, don't
Guys,
ever hurt me again. You
Hey,
What?
I'm coming back
Alistar,
with a vengeance.
don't piss off or scare Rodan anymore. Just saying.
Why? Why?
Because he just destroyed 2 sharks.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
Oh,
welcome
wow.
that I did like almost 100 damage to it. You're welcome. hit it for like 4 damage.
It's all about the kill shot. The kill shot's the only thing that
It's
matters.
all about the
Hey,
glory kill.
It's all about
it's
the
the-
glory ball.
It's the
Time.
timing of it all.
I'm gonna say glory this.
Yeah, well, this isn't your
Yeah.
day.
It
Guys,
literally had exactly 7 hit points.
Guys,
Wow.
and Rogar yells in Draconic, and only Balasar and Wraith understand him. That I was supposed to get all the kills.
Well, if you stop hitting like a little girl, you might. I say that back in Draconic.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh!
swim on
Watch,
down to
these
this
guys are gonna
thing
start
and try
fighting
to
underwater.
try to find that bow on this
Yeah, I
Kraken.
was heading
I'm a-
down there too,
as-
and I know
as
my way
a-
in.
As a octopus, I should be able to search crevices very quickly.
Hey,
Is this
Okay.
an investigation?
Time.
Look, and there's a little tail right
yeah,
there.
your Swiffer Sweeper's going. Is that your new Roomba vac?
All right. So wait. All right. So, Yadrsil was the first to say he was checking the.
I'm
coordinates.
checking this shark. I'm trying to get see what's on the shark. Like some teeth.
I was
or-
already on top of him.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Doesn't
but
matter
he
who
did,
finds it.
Yeah.
but he was the one who
I'm
actually
getting
said
it.
something.
Wraith
So-
was the one that was inside of him.
all right. So, Yadrsil, you so you are reaching down into it and make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Must have
Bam.
got some of the stomach acid.
Yep.
Actually, I think acid is Dex.
All right. So, no, it's Constitution. So, well, this one is anyway. So
Yeah.
you take 21 points of acid damage
Ow.
as you're reaching into it with your tentacles, but you do yank out a very intricate black bow.
And I
Hey,
stick
dude,
it in my
I'm
bag.
here for it.
That's a resistant black bow.
We need to have it examined.
I'll
it is.
identify.
Well,
I
then
don't
I,
know how
would,
you're gonna stick it in your bag while you're a frickin' octopus.
I can
Yeah,
put it
that-
in one of my portholes. So I swim over here real fast
He's
and
gonna
hand
shoot
it to
himself.
Rodan so he can ID it.
Okay.
And I think
So-
it's going to go to Jacuzzi.
And
Yeah,
see,
so-
I had attached onto the octopus, so I went with it.
Quit holding
You're
my
on
brain.
my back. What the hell are you talking about?
What is it, Rodan? Tell
Okay.
us what it is.
So, it is the Raven's Claw bow. At the edges of the bow, you see like what looks like bird feet, where the bow strings onto it. And it is a +2 bow for damage and hit. You can choose to teleport to the target of the bow. So once you shoot the arrow,
Oh wow,
Wow.
like where you hit, you can choose to teleport there.
that's
Ooh.
huge.
That's cool.
And also, if you score a critical hit, you do after the damage is calculated, you do an extra D6 of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Can you teleport after if you kill it? If it's a death blow?
I think you go with the arrow.
Yeah, basically, like when you fire the arrow, like whatever it hits, that you can choose to teleport to the location of the arrow.
Oh, man.
Dang, so could he like just shoot like on top of a cliff and teleport up there?
Yeah, and then teleport.
Yes.
That would be
That's
cool.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Jack, you're our traveler. Just launch an arrow. And tell us what's there, then shoot yourself back. Is there any limit to this teleportation?
Right.
The length, the range of his shot, it's the same range
Yeah, but
as
is
a
there a
longbow.
number?
How many times
Like,
per day?
There's no limit on how many times. you can
God, that's
teleport.
cool.
Cool.
That is fun.
Yeah,
I've been
this is a good
teleporting
one.
everywhere.
That's
So
like
if you
good
shoot
stealth
it-
tactics.
If
You're
you shoot it
great
into the
tactics.
back of a moving truck, let the truck drive 500 miles a minute.
There you go.
Oh wait, it wasn't extra necrotic damage. It was actually if you get a critical hit, you actually get another attack.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's even better.
That is better.
So I'll build that out for you on your character sheet. But
I was getting ready to. I think I can
Yeah.
do.
so also at the completion of this task, you guys have leveled up to 14.
Yay!
What?
Yay.
Bum-ba-da-bum.
So I did an investigation of the shark. Did I find anything?
You found teeth and some remnants of like half digested like fish in its belly.
What about some digested sailors with some loot?
Unfortunately,
Just saying.
no.
I rolled pretty
Unfortunately, no.
high.
Well, you guys aren't in the open ocean. You guys are in like an area that for a long time nobody even went into because they were scared of the lightning storms that were happening because of the Blue Temple. The lightning storms only just recently went away when you guys closed the Blue Temple.
Gotcha. So, how'd the sharks get here?
Sharks have always been there.
He called them.
Sharks are friends with krakens. Due to
okay. No, I understood that. I'm saying people haven't been going around, so they haven't eaten any people recently. That's what you're saying.
They were hungry.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well,
how many shark's teeth did I find?
Are you gonna make necklaces?
I'm thinking about it.
He's
You
eating already.
You found 74 shark's teeth.
Perfect.
Oh
So
my god.
74 megalodon teeth.
That's right. Those would be cool. Those megalodon teeth are amazing.
You can buy them on eBay.
A big ass fucking tooth. Big ass necklace.
So, my 14th level up, guys, is Path of Wolf. While I'm raging, I can use a bonus action on my turn to knock a large or smaller creature prone when I hit him with a melee attack.
That seems cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Put him down.
Look at the origin feature. I think I get my wings at 14. Oh shit. Maybe. Four. I get a sorcerer origin feature.
At 14th level, yeah. So as you guys are looking around for loot and stuff, you notice something kind of like weird happening with Balasar. His back is starting to change form, and suddenly, because Bahamut, this is one of Bahamut's artifacts, it adapts itself to Balasar, and two holes appear on his back where two big leathery dragon wings sprout from his back.
He's now a hunchback.
He's an angel.
A dragon angel? I don't think it works that way.
Yep. I just got my wings out. I'm like, what's up?
What's up?
Rogar loves it. Rogar's like, yeah.
I can now just
let's
I can
sing
now
Now
that
just
you got
fly.
shit to hang on to when you're fucking.
I don't even need a damn bow. I just fly.
Oh man.
Potentially.
No, I do. I just fly.
What do the wings give him besides the obvious? Anything?
Let me
Besides
look at it
flying.
again.
He might not even be able to fly.
No, I can't fly.
Might have to,
You
take
might
off
be
your
like
snuggie.
Is
Yeah,
it coming? Is it coming
Nope.
from his robe or
the
is it coming from
emu,
his
you
flesh?
know, where they
It's
got
just-
Coming
it's
from my
just-
flesh.
Yeah, it's coming from his back. The robe knowing that he had reached this form, allowed for a place for these to come out. And whenever he retracts the wings, because they're not permanently on him, he has to summon them and dismiss them. The robe will reform back to normal, and the robe will allow them to come out.
But they don't have a time limit. It's I either have them out or I have them in. It's just a
Yeah.
bonus action. To
They
decide.
they last until you dismiss them as a bonus action or on
Yep.
your turn.
And it does let him fly.
Yeah, he can fly at his current walking speed.
Okay.
So if he casts,
All the time.
if he does the Bahamut's feet feature of his robes, he'll be able to fly double his walking speed, just like he would walking.
So 60 feet of flying.
15 more hit points, baby.
So what's the minimum hit points?
Oh,
Was there?
I think it's based on class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
See, I
the
only
warlock's
rolled
5 plus, so you'd get 9. I think.
I forgot
9 the
I didn't
minimum?
do that.
I believe 9 is the minimum.
Because I rolled so well.
Oh, I don't get a new spell, but I can switch one out if I want.
Oops.
There you go, Rodan. Try that site.
Level me.
It is actually pretty cool. I used it recently to level up some potential champions you guys might pick.
Uh-oh.
Spoiler alert.
What site did you use?
Okay.
The one I said,
5e,
like,
yeah, 5elevel.me.
Okay, I got a minimum.
where'd you
of
where did
5,
you link it
right?
at?
Something.
in chat.
It's Thorvin linked it in chat.
Why am I not seeing the chat?
On my hit die,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a minimum of 5,
I'm
right?
not seeing chat.
Yeah, so you'd have 10.
Hang on. I'll
You'd
put it
gain
in
10 hit
Discord.
points, Jack.
I get 10.
Total.
Yes.
It's 5 is the minimum roll plus your Constitution modifier, which is 5.
Oh, okay. Way cool.
Yeah, that didn't link. That linked for me in the general chat.
21.
It's Tim just put it. I mean, dreaded.
That guy.
Oh,
that
The
guy just put
dwarf.
it into Discord. Yeah, he just put it into Discord.
I see it. I see it. Nice. Oh, that is pretty neat.
Yeah, it only shows you like the base rules, but it shows you like you can look up the other stuff that
Yeah,
it
so
lists.
put,
Yeah.
put in your current level, so 13. Click on your class and hit level up, and it'll tell you what to do at 14, and so on and so forth.
Oh, that's a crappy hit dice roll.
Yeah, so you get it would be half of a d6, so 3 plus your, so your minimum would be 5, so you get 5 extra.
Me?
Yeah, you don't get 3, you get 5.
Damn, that sucks. How the fuck did I roll a 1?
Well, there's 6 sides on a die.
No, I understand. I understand how to roll a 1. It's just like, really? On all the things to roll a 1, my fucking hit die. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. I get
Already
another-
suffering.
that's why
Yeah.
I take the average.
You're not supposed to get hit. You're supposed to be like,
No.
Rodan
Oh,
way
no,
in the
I'm
back.
Monster
I'm
Store.
a badass.
Yes.
I got cleansing touch, and I put it down on my column there under features and traits. Is that where it belongs? Because it didn't look like it takes an action, but it doesn't take a spell.
That would be where you would put it, yeah.
Okay, but when I put it in there, it didn't put down what it does. But I know what it does, so it doesn't matter.
Do you want me to build that out for you, or?
Oh, well, if you could, but it's fine. I'll say to people if I use it.
Well, just so you don't have to remember everything that
Yeah.
it does, I'll just put the text in there for you.
Okay.
Okay, and on my level 14, it says blind sense, and I'm able to hear and be aware of location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet. Do I put that somewhere, or is it just...
I'll put that in for you too.
Okay.
All right, so Wraith, if you look at your cleansing touch, it has the
I see it. Very good.
and you can actually put that in the chat with the little thing there.
Now I'm taking it. You were
that's
able to
nice.
transfer that. You didn't type all of that right off, did you? Because I was trying to do that.
No, I copied and pasted it.
Okay.
The copy pasta.
Yes.
All
I
right,
like
so,
Yads. Sanctuary? That's pretty cool. All right, so let's go, guys. We still got like an hour.
Yep. All right,
Let's
so
go fuck some more shit up.
I was going to say we got
Well,
more shit
except
to
for
do.
we're kind of beat up. It wouldn't hurt to get
You're
a rest
kinda beat
somewhere.
up.
But we
We're
can't
gonna go back
That's
to
true.
Sultan.
We rest on our way to...
Yeah, we need to
The-
plan our next.
Well, let's take the
Gorge.
shit. Well, I was gonna say let's take the shit back to the Sultan.
You can't go to the
Nope.
Sultan.
We got to air balloon the ship to raise it out.
Hey,
to the
no,
seafloor.
let's go back to the Sultan, and
Okay,
so I can
first
tell
of
him.
all,
Shut up.
And
our
let him
ship
put you in
is
jail.
sunk. We're in the
Okay,
middle of
you
the
have-
ocean with no
You
ship.
have a broom. You have a broom.
That's right.
Let's go back and tell the Sultan that hey, we killed the Kraken. There's no more lightning
I
storms.
think going to the Sultan
And then
is
say,
not a
"You're
good
welcome."
idea.
We can go back to the Sultan while you go shop or something.
Nope. I wanna be the one to tell him.
You're not gonna. He's not gonna let
No.
you in there.
No, I want to be the one to tell him.
He's not
You
going to let
remember
you in.
those 30 guards?
Okay.
He's
They're
I'm gonna
haul
alter
you
safe.
not
out
even
before
going to let
I'm gonna-
you in.
I'm gonna use alter self and make myself look like someone else
No.
until I get in there, and then I'm gonna reveal myself.
Oh
Like,
my
haha, we
God.
killed
Oh
the
my
Kraken.
God.
No.
You're
You're
asking to be
going for
put on a
sure.
rack.
For the Arch Magi of Bahamut, you sure do behave like a child.
I'm only fucking like 14.
Let's
the hell
just
you
head
want?
to the gorge. Maybe
Oh
he'll
my
buy there
God.
and come back.
My
and
guy's
something
only
else.
14 years old.
And he's
You're-
going to be dead before he sees 15.
You're
You're
not
the
even gonna get
older
your
brother.
driver's license.
You gotta rein it in, man.
You're the older brother. What the hell are you
Can
talking
you
about?
create
Wait.
teleportation stones underwater?
Well, I don't know because it is chalk.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
But if we can find part of the ship at the surface, I can write it on
Yeah,
the
it's
ship.
yeah. There's got to be a
Is it-
deck floating up. You know,
He
every time you
ripped
come
the
up from the
bottom
southern
off.
ship, there's
What?
something you can
Let's just
climb
go to
on.
the surface
Yeah,
and get
but
over-
he ripped
go
the
back.
bottom of the ship off.
We got
Sounds
that.
to me. All
So
right,
it's
let's
made
go to
of
the
wood,
surface.
so the
swim
top
around.
part is kind of floating up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
all ships float with their bottoms.
Let's go because I don't know how long y'all's water
If
breathing
it's a
is
wood
gonna
ship,
last.
wood floats.
Well, I'm an octopus, so I can last as long as I
Yeah,
need
if it was
to.
a metal ship, it's sinking, but a wood ship.
Well, I can fly somebody back if I need
See,
to.
I'm sitting on a
What are we talking about? Let's go.
Oh my god!
Right.
Where
let's go.
are we going?
We gotta go
We
tell
need
the
to head to
Sultan.
the gorge.
Yeah, that is.
Undermount.
No, but
Let's
we've
go
got
pick
to.
up
We got to
bait.
go.
Let's
we gotta
inform the
go-
Sultan that the lightning storms have stopped.
It's the most
We don't need to see
dysfunctional
the
group
sun.
I
ever.
won't go. I'll go shop for magic stuff or something.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm just
I'll do
hanging
the-
on to Thorvin, seeing if I can drown him.
I'll just do the right thing.
Hey,
But,
See, I don't
but
know
let's
if
go.
we
I'm
need
tired of
to
sitting
see
here. I haven't killed things for like
don't
5
make me
minutes.
don't make me use my thunder wave. Thunder wave when you,
I haven't killed anything in 5 minutes. Come on, let's
Okay.
go.
Let's
head to
whip
the
out our
gorge.
brooms and broom it back.
You
Okay.
don't want to teleport, but all right.
No, we're gonna bring.
Now the problem is we don't
I
have
don't-
anything for me to write the chalk
Right.
on.
I just made you a disc.
Yeah,
Oh,
for putting
Dummy.
disc.
Oh shit! Okay, well, let's go to the surface and I'll write on that disc.
All right.
That floating wood thing.
So I go up to the surface and I start writing on the disc.
Okay.
I'm like, boom,
All right. So
and then
you're teleported to the Paradiso Mages Guild.
pow. You're welcome.
Okay.
loudest teleport.
Yeah,
ever.
just so I'm assuming you change into a form like a
No, I can't.
non-octopus form.
I just want to be an octopus there. I can be there for an hour. I can hold my breath.
He's just.
The teleportation won't last that long.
No, I can hold my breath out of water for an hour.
Okay, so are you like latching onto somebody?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just-
I'm riding on Thorvin's back still.
EA.
Okay.
You're a small ass octopus.
No,
And
giant.
he's actually a very large octopus.
He's wearing Yggdrasil like
Yeah.
suspenders.
He's like dragging
it-
me.
Pants.
It's like those big mountain climbing backpacks, except bigger
Yeah.
on the back of like a little tiny dwarf. Like
I'm pretty sure part of me's still dragging on the ground too.
Thorvin's pretty strong, so he's not having too much trouble carrying him. But
I'm not
but
enjoying this.
it is weird. It is a very weird sight to behold.
I want to see that in real life.
I'm slowly wrapping tentacles around his legs, trying to help him.
I think the Japanese make cartoons about that.
Ugh.
Ugh.
But before we
All
go
right.
into the Sultan, I would change.
All right. This is out of character here.
You can
but,
tell him
Jack.
that this is Balazar.
Jack, you should have the Raven's Claw bow in your attack list now. Go ahead and do a test attack with it. You're not really
At Balazar. Test attack at Balazar.
That's fine. I'll block it.
At the Sultan.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy was closed down. Just... Raven's Claw bow. Cool.
All right, and then do the damage on it.
Oops. I got my screen open too big.
Yeah.
All right, 11 piercing.
All right.
Not
Now,
bad.
go to where you shot it.
Yeah, but well, he actually has to attune to it, so
Oh,
But-
okay.
yeah.
Well, let's go tell the Sultan what we did. Leave Balazar here at the Mages Guild, and then
Yeah,
I'm gonna go shopping.
Shop.
okay.
Shop.
Maybe they can throw fire at each other for fun.
And then maybe the Sultan will remember and say, "Hey, since you did that, but we've got to get his blessing before you show up."
I'm gonna let y'all talk, so I'm just gonna sit here.
That's a good idea.
Yep, sit here,
Okay.
look sexy.
Otherwise, what
And
animals?
then we
do you
can
wanna
look to
be
resting
turned
up.
Show the mages your dragon wings. They'll like.
My dragon wings are gonna be permanently out unless I need them to squeeze into something.
Let's go.
So as you guys come out into the Mages Guild, the mages there say, "Oh, welcome back, welcome back." There's a bit of a hubbub at the palace over there. Do you know anything about what was going on over there?
Nope.
Yeah, my idiot brother got kicked out and almost got us all arrested.
Huh.
No clue. I didn't
No.
do nothing.
Well, if you need to practice your spell casting, they said it was somebody casting spells. I guess that was you. We have facilities here where you can practice your spell casting all you'd like.
There you go.
See, there you go. You throw all your shit you want in the spell room.
I don't need to throw my spells. I just have a hot head. I have a temper.
Have a
And
hot head.
He said something stupid.
Take your
You
hat
need to
off.
wear one of those air
Well-
conditioning hats.
Well, the Sultan has things with magic being cast in his presence. His wife was killed by an evil mage.
Ooh.
Well,
so-
I didn't know that. I am sorry for that.
But just letting you know where he
One
may have been coming
spellcaster
from.
to another. If you feel threatened, what's going to happen?
If I feel threatened,
Yeah.
Is that
well,
a threat?
no, I don't see
Shut
him
him up
as a,
now.
trust me, I've been spellcasting longer than this one's been alive.
Okay.
What animal
Okay.
do you want to be turned
But-
into?
Yeah, I have
I'm talking
polymorph
to a
at the
fellow
ready.
mage.
Yeah, but just remember, sir, the discretion is sometimes the better part of valor.
Oh, you
I
hear
hear
that?
ya.
That's called wisdom, Balasar. You should
Eh,
try
He
it.
doesn't have that. He's got int.
Yeah.
He's
Hey.
like -1 on that, I think.
My fat ass for.
He's fading in and out. He's casting some weird spell where he's like
Yeah.
time lapsing.
Who, me?
Anyway, you can
Yeah.
stay here with the mages. They kind of like you now anyway, so you can wait here, and we'll come back and get you after we've seen
Okay.
this.
All right.
Go practice
All
in
right.
the corner.
Let's head off to the Sultan.
Okay. So you guys head over to the temple, and you notice that the guard presence is probably tripled at the gates.
We're waiting for Balazar.
And they see you, and they're inspecting your number quite carefully.
Yeah.
And they
He's
see
back with the mages. Don't
Yeah.
worry. We
And-
left him there.
they see the octopus, and they're like, "What is the octopus?
It's our druid friend Yggdrasil. He's just being himself.
We'll need him to turn into his normal form."
All right.
Come
So-
on, Yad.
So now I'm
Switch
standing
your
on
ankles off of me.
Thorvin's shoulder and I do a backflip off of him.
Okay. Yeah, you are all cleared to enter.
Okay.
What if I had tried to enter?
You're not clear to enter.
Stay.
You-
I'm doing my whisper ring. Stay at the Mages Guild. Do not follow.
So you guys, by the way, I love the drawing of the Ravens Club.
You like
Yeah.
that? That's my interpretation of it.
Uh,
I tore my sketch up. I stopped.
you guys are led to the throne room where the Sultan is sitting on his pillared throne, and he says, "Hello again. I suppose that your task is completed."
Yes, it is,
right.
good Sultan, sir. Actually, Thorvin, why don't you tell him what happened?
Kicked a little Kraken ass.
Yeah, Balasar killed the damn thing.
I will go ahead and assume. I will go ahead and assume that since you were fighting a kraken, the ship is destroyed, but that's fine.
Your ship
Well,
was regrettably
funny-
destroyed.
We
It's funny you say
appreciate you
that.
loaning it to us.
It was like it was kind of destroyed in one fell swoop. It wasn't like beat on. It was just he was so freaking strong he tore it.
him about me trying to fix it.
You hear-
do let your do
You
let
hear
your
that through the
sailors-
earring, yeah.
Yeah, do let your sailors know that the Kraken problem will no longer stop them
Yeah.
from.
Tell him
running.
Balasar tried to be nice and tried to fix the boat.
Yeah, Sultan, sir. My brother, in good faith, did try to mend the boat. As the Kraken decided to attack, and it didn't help. He tried, but it didn't help.
Well, I appreciate that. I have issues with attack magic being cast in my courtroom and my throne room, and it maybe after a while, after everyone's tempers have cooled, he'll be allowed back in. But as for now, I believe that it's best for him and for me if he should stay away.
No problem.
Yeah, he learned his lesson. Don't worry. He got some cool
We
wings.
learned our
See him
lesson too.
sometime.
We won't let them in.
You should see his wings though. They're pretty sick. He's blessed by Bahamut, so he's got like a special place in the world. I know it's hard to believe.
One of God's special children.
I know that's hard to believe given his temperament, but it's true.
Well, when I was younger and did study some different religious texts, it always said that Bahamut was quick to anger, but also just.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. Him and I'm slightly older, so I might be a little bit more level-headed unless it comes to battle. But yeah, it's definitely a true statement.
Yeah. Well, don't think I haven't noticed you giving me a little bit of attitude yourself sometimes, young man.
It's not you, Sultan.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to get rid of Rogar.
No, it's the whole. How do I say this word?
Let me just guess. My lifestyle doesn't quite fit in with your.
I'm a nomadic. I'm of a nomadic people. I'm easily satisfied with beer and turkey legs. This is just not me.
I could understand that. But this he snaps a finger, and a beautiful woman, scantily clad, comes in and brings in like a big plate of just all sorts of food, and like brings it up to his throne and says, "I don't mind this lifestyle too much."
Well, now that you got all that food there, you're talking my language now.
And he whispers something to her, and a full turkey is brought out to you.
Yeah.
Bullshit. This is bullshit.
So he says, "I take it by you returning that you've actually slain this Kraken." And he turns to you, Thorvin, because they had said that you were going to describe what had happened.
We have destroyed him, and let your ships know that their shipping won't be a problem. There's one less Kraken roaming the oceans.
So you didn't kill both of them then?
Oh,
just the one.
Jesus. What?
We do not know the return.
no, we got the bow, so we're out of here.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, killing one of the Kraken means that they won't be able to reproduce. So
Right.
We need another ship. We'll go kill the other one.
that would be a problem.
He can't.
I know,
that
he
was
can't hear me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm in talking the earring.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll kill them both. We'll just kick their asses.
We're ignoring them.
I pulled my earring out and put it in my pocket.
I'm just gonna mute myself.
Don't be like that.
No, so that I can't influence the conversation.
Sultan, we could sure use a good rest. Would you mind us departing? Because I am still beat up and could use a good night's sleep and a good meal.
What he means is he really needs to shine his armor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's just
he
another
hasn't
way of
polished
saying
himself for it.
I haven't,
Wow.
and there's still this green shit on it.
Okay. So he's like, well, you made the part. Let me get a little something for you. And he summons one of his servants over, and 2 guards come in with a chest of gold.
Whoa.
Well,
There is 1,200 gold inside the chest.
All right.
all right.
Yeah, the banker.
It says-
I
he
stick it in
says
my
that he's
coin
down
purse.
to 12,
Yeah.
not 100.
Yeah, and the Sultan looks in amazement as you're like taking out like handfuls of gold from the chest and dumping into a little tiny change purse.
Just
Thanks for the 500 gold.
that brings our grand total up to 18 gold.
But he's like, "That's amazing. Where did you get that?"
I found it. It was on the ground.
It just,
yeah.
it just
right.
appeared. No, it's just like we were out adventuring, and we're talking about our money problems because we were getting, we were having a lot of success. We need to manage it, and then just out of nowhere, like out of the sky, just this bag just floated right down into the Yggdrasil's hand. It was amazing.
It was magical.
The gods must surely shine down on you.
Some days.
Yeah, where did it come from? Is
We
that
do have a giant black dragon out and about somewhere that we need to kill.
A giant black dragon, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I will be sure to alert others if we see it in our vicinity.
That reminds me, Sultan Sir, some intel for you. On our time at Oravog, we got a good look at the Orc city, and they have lots of black dragonborn and orcs, and it looks like they were mobilizing. So you may have other problems other than Kraken. Just
Is this the Order of the Black Hand you're speaking of?
I believe so. So you may want to get your defenses up to par, and kind of go all out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, our defenses did take a hit previously whenever the Blue Dragon was terrorizing the city, but luckily our local guard is started to rebolster itself, and there were actually several new recruits coming down from Mudtown who wanted to live in the big city.
That's Ray's favorite place. Ray
Yes.
loves that town.
I do.
Actually, one of them was telling me that there was some sort of knight that showed up in immaculate armor and was not exactly the top. The most,
That guy.
he was not exactly the toast of the town.
That couldn't have been me.
No, not at all.
must have been Balazar.
Well, Thorvin's got some nice looking armor.
He wasn't there yet.
So he says, "Well, I would offer you a place to stay here, but I believe you'd have to bring your friend over to stay here as well." So
Yeah, no, we'll go find other
we'll go
lodging.
find an inn. But thank you. You have been gracious.
okay, so you guys can go find an inn. You can.
Thank you for my giant turkey. I'm holding a giant turkey and
I
eating
put the
it
doorknob.
as we're walking.
He's holding the turkey.
Okay, so are you going to wait to meet up with Balasar first?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that in the Sultan's room.
Oh, this is outside. Yeah, this is outside. But I'm
okay.
still debating on the Balasar thing. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. So you all meet up and Rodan, you find like a wall like that's on the side of like just like a random tavern or something, and you say the command word and concentrate on it for 1 minute, and then put the doorknob on the wall, and suddenly the wall's surface starts to shimmer.
And I invite
What's that spell called
another.
again?
Majestic Mansion or something like that.
It's Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
Magnificent Mansion.
I can hold up to 100 people. So should we invite some?
We'll get some of these concubines in here.
That's right.
We won't rest very well tonight, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, we will.
Wink.
Okay, so
The
as
best
you
sleep
step
ever
in,
afterwards.
Rodan, describe what everyone sees.
So we have a lot of turkey. That's right. A rather large banquet set up, and well, just to be a pervert, a bunch of scantily clad servants that are serving us food, and everybody gets a nice room that they can rest up and get a good
All right.
heal up.
Let's see about some brown chicken, brown cow.
Yes.
I love that beer. It's a good beer.
Now these are ghost servants, Balazar. I don't think they can help you.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's what it says.
I think even they have their limits, Belisar.
Damn it.
They said you're not pretty enough.
I mean,
I'm a
each servant
sexy
can
beast.
perform any task a normal human servant could perform,
Heyo! That's what it says.
but they can't take any actions that would directly harm another creature.
Oh, that's Balazar.
He is 14 and a virgin.
What? What?
How do you know?
Ew.
I'm your brother, dude. Hello.
Yeah, that's
You're a
you've been gone
sorcerer. You're a
you've been
sorcerer.
gone
Of
a
course, you're
while.
a virgin.
Yeah, so
Badass.
You're a sorcerer.
so these spectral servants serve you guys all like a meal, pour you wine. You guys are all led to rooms that like Rodan would probably accommodate you for your style for your room, so you would go to a room that would very well fit your personality.
I got a leather cot.
Mine just says you're a badass.
some hay on the floor.
Raise your room. Everything is shiny.
That's.
You
I
just
feel
walk in
right
and
at
you're
home.
blind.
Thank you, Rodan.
Even the wood is shiny.
And I make it. Yeah, yours is octopus friendly.
Well, I'm not an octopus right now.
Yeah, I know, but you were kind of
It's
cool.
a fish tank.
Big fish tank.
That's
Got a
fine.
little-
Slimy suckers all over the
I
place.
can turn into a
You'll love it.
octopus for the night.
It's got a little pirate ship that bubbles up.
Rogar, you've got all the servants are attempting to attack you, so you can swing at them, even though they can't hurt you. Yeah,
This is quite a place.
it's a big. I mean, it holds 100 people. That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
but you're making it so I don't want to leave. We have
Well, we-
questing
we-
to go on, but
we
I don't
only
want
have
to leave.
Only 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I know the guy that lives here. He can cast it again.
Okay.
Stay here.
So you guys have stayed the night, rested up. You get your full rest. Get all
Now
your
we got to
slots back.
set up our next plans.
Bill slots back. Check.
Now,
Sorcerer points, all that good stuff. If you need to do any recharges on stabs or
wait.
anything.
we're gonna wait for the last quest to figure out what our 8th man's gonna be.
I think we
Yeah.
should save that one for the end.
Yeah. So
Yeah, see,
So-
I think we need to go to the Great Gorge thing. In
Yeah,
under-
so-
I have some thoughts on that, guys. If we're just kind of
Alright.
sitting around the table talking.
We are.
Okay. From
I'm
hearing
standing by the fire, though.
from hearing the Oracle talk, I think these two young brothers need their father back in their life.
Huh.
Sounds like we need to find him and save him from whatever force has changed him.
I'm really glad you said that, Thorvin, because I didn't want to make this about.
See, I agree
Balthazar
with
and I.
that sort of,
From-
but do we know
from
where
watching-
he is?
From watching the way they battle, I can tell they have a long bloodline, and I think it would be best if we found him.
Yeah, but do we know
That's
where
up
he
to
is?
that's up to the group. I'm not gonna make a decision on this one.
I think he's in the gorge in the
I
Undermount.
think I actually agree with my brother.
You need some daddy time. So.
I think Balthazar and I are out on this decision. We do not vote.
What? The only information that we have is that he exists.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was, so
While y'all are
and-
doing
and he
this,
turns
since
into a
I'm
black-
out of this vote, I'm gonna go to the Mages Guild and talk to the head mage there and
Can-
see if they can cast some single target spells
Well,
at
Rogar,
me that I can absorb.
Can you
all right, go do that.
contact your spirits and get some direction from them?
Me?
Yeah.
I have to go outside the city to do that.
Well, we can go outside the city. I mean,
Sorry.
the idea
can
is
travel
not bad,
freely
but we
here.
have no clues at all.
Well,
so I
we
wouldn't
do
mind
know that
taking a little
he's-
trip
Well,
into the woods.
not
if
himself.
he's not himself, he's definitely he would be. The only clue that we have to that is that he's an Orvog because they have Black Dragonborn.
See, that's where I think he is,
Okay.
but I think we need to do the gorge first because we need the 3 artifacts. We got to get the gorge artifact because
All right,
then
so-
we need 8, and we may be taking grief there as the 8th person,
We could.
So I'm going to.
and
gonna
because
go
that's
with-
where grief is in
since-
the Undermountain.
I hear this as I'm starting to leave, and I'm like, I'll go with Brogar out into the wild so that he can do his ritual, and I have a figurine of him that I'm going to place down and pray to Bahamut for guidance to see if Bahamut can help us, or if he knows
That
any
sounds
information
like a
on
plan,
your father.
It wouldn't hurt to get what
Yeah,
information
go ahead.
we
Go
can get.
outside and cast your rituals.
So I'm going to go with Brogar, and I'm going to ask for guidance
He's
from
going to fly on his
Bahamut.
wings. Can he carry
Would
Rogar?
Zoran know anything on
I
this
don't.
line?
I
Could
guess
we
I have
get
to do a
anything from
strength check.
Zoran?
A strength check for what now?
To carry
Rogar to fly out of
Rogar
town.
while I fly.
You would have to do a strength check because Rogar is a big honking dude.
Yeah. Would he
Why
have
can't
trouble
Rogar?
carrying me? Like,
He'd be able to carry you without much difficulty, but
Okay.
Rogar is.
yeah, I
is-
know he's a big
He
dude.
might be flying on his own broom.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's gonna be.
I tried.
Yeah,
I tried.
Balthazar, you just can't quite get him off the ground when you're trying to fly away with him.
You go on a
Um,
diet or something? Good Lord.
I'll start laughing. Nice try, but
It's all-
no dice.
It's all fucking muscle and shit. Yeah, like it's too damn strong and heavy.
So, Balthazar, you first said that you were going to go to the Mages Guild. Did you do
I was
that?
walking out and I heard Rogar make the saying that he was going to go out and
And commune with nature or whatever?
Yeah. So I
All right.
said, okay, I'll go do that first.
We can travel
I'll
at a
go with
fast
him.
pace. We'll go out there pretty quick, or
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, on your brooms you can, well.
I don't
yeah,
need my broom. I'm just going to fly.
Well,
What the
it's
hell do I need a
fast
broom
pace
for?
for me. It's faster if I run.
Okay.
All right, so you do remember that you guys only have 6 brooms for the 7 of you. So, do you want to give your broom to somebody there,
Yeah.
Balthazar?
I will give my broom to Thorvin.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
I don't
now,
have to ride, I don't have to ride bitch with Jack anymore.
Because I no longer require a broom.
okay. So, you guys,
yeah, dumping me like a wet rag, huh?
so the Dracodarian brothers fly out towards like kind of there's not really a forest here, but you guys fly out into the middle of the desert where there's not much civilization. And Rogar, you start performing your ritual.
Yep. Find it here.
Okay.
It's not blur. There we go. Yep.
All right.
So go ahead.
All right. So as you sit down and commune and start your ritual, and it takes about a minute for it to complete, your wolf spectral form starts walking up to you and sits down in front of you with attention.
Old friend, I need to know where my father is.
I can only tell in the area where I am what is in the general vicinity. I've never seen your father in these lands.
Are there any black dragonborn in these lands?
There have been, but I don't think there are any currently.
I'm trying to think of another last question that would help us.
What's for dinner?
Is there any kind of creature in this land related to a black dragon or Tiamat?
Currently, no.
Okay.
There was a large dragon, a large black dragon that flew over not long ago, but it did not stop.
I'll ask all my questions. Bummer. Well, thank you, old friend. I will be speaking to you soon.
Again,
And it kind of like goes down on its paws and bows to you a little bit, and then walks off and fades away.
And I don't say this like out loud to Balasar or any of the guys, but deep down, Rogar always feels like an overwhelming sense of peace every time he does communicate nature that he wishes that he could hold on to, but he knows he can't.
Okay.
Is there a temple?
Let's
is there
hit
a
the
temple
road,
nearby me?
boys.
I guess.
No, I still need to
Did
seek
you throw
guidance
down
from
your figure?
Bahamut.
Okay, so
Let's hope you have some better luck than I did.
all right, so you kneel down and pray.
I place my Rogar figurine on the ground just so I have a focal point,
Okay.
Rogar,
and I
you have
pray
a
to
figurine of you?
Bahamut.
That's kind of creepy.
It's an action
Yeah,
figure.
I have a figurine of you. I do.
Where'd you get
Alright.
that?
So that I
He's had it a long
could,
time ago.
It's
yeah,
a
so I
limited
could
edition action
help
figure. Still in
you.
plastic.
when you were spirit walking.
Bobblehead.
Help you, help me, help you.
How do you think I found you?
Rogar is amused.
How do you think I found you?
I had no idea you had it.
Yeah, that's how I found you.
Oh, okay.
It even has the kung fu grip, with the. But Balasar, meet me in Los Viejos.
Los Viejos. Oh boy.
Oh my God!
It's a secret to
Now
everyone.
show me your figurine.
We're making this family reunion happen.
I have a feeling we're gonna find him.
Can
in,
you read
in
lips?
Orevog, of course.
Like I said,
See, I think he's going to be an Orevog too, but I still think we need to go do the gorge first because we need all. We still need 2 more artifacts.
Monster said, "Okay, boy, here's what you're gonna have to do.
depending on what kind of dad he is.
What do you think about my beard? My beard is so supple. Your
Do we
beard
know
is
the other-
supple.
It feels
The other
so
artifacts, what are they? Do we know them?
Nature's heart.
See,
Which
they gave
base?
he gave clues, and with the
Yeah.
Kraken was easy, and the gorge and the under mountain, I think, is guaranteed too. And then
We have to fight
Orevog.
6 devils in
Bear,
the lowest place under the mountain, or something to that effect.
yeah, Baron
Well,
North Mace, there's 8. That's what scares me because there's 8
Yeah, in
devils,
Orville, we've
and
got to pick up an 8th person, so
Each.
we're wondering if it might be Grief.
the clue
or
said
if
each
we-
person. The clue said each person has to fight their own battle. So
I assume we'll go
And
into
And we
somewhere
need to
and we
each
all
have
get
an
split up.
artifact before we can do it.
But
I
you
think-
haven't
I-
told him the 2 artifacts that are
I-
left.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be the it's Baranor's Mace
yeah, we did. It's Baron North
and
Mace.
Nature's Heart.
Oh, I didn't hear Baranor's Mace.
Baranor's Mace is the one with the 8 solo battles.
Right,
I'm
right.
thinking we're all going to be fighting mirror images of ourselves.
it might be.
Easy
And that-
peasy.
And
Like
that
that one-
kind of, it's easy
That's
for
all
you,
right,
but
I'll
it
hide
scares
from
the hell
myself.
out of me because
You guys are
know,
both
like-
going to be recklessly swinging at each other.
Well, there was that one. There was
EWF.
that one dungeon in WoW where you had to do that, and it was.
I
always a
think the
pain
one
for
that's
healer.
never going to finish is Rodan because they're both going to hide the entire time.
They're going to be at
Yeah,
max
Zelda.
range.
Ops.
He's going to have a map that's so big.
Zelda did that too.
So did Secret of Mana.
So did Secret of Mana. I mean,
It's-
everybody.
It's
seems
almost
to
like
do that.
every game has done that.
Yeah,
It's so cliche.
it is.
So
And here we're gonna
I
do it again.
am going to turn him into... I'm going to turn myself into myself. I'm going to
See,
make
these are
myself
gonna be
Cash
the
Shillelagh
funhouse
Club.
mirrors, though, where one guy is really fat, one guy's really skinny.
Exactly.
It's like a funhouse mirror.
What's a funhouse mirror?
One's really fat, one's really skinny.
Oh, you haven't seen any of those? It's where they warp the mirrors.
I know that's what I said. It's like a funhouse mirror.
Oh,
That's what it'll be
okay.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had said. And then I
I
thought
missed that part. I just heard one.
I
fat,
thought
one
you
skinny.
said, "What's a funhouse mirror?" I figured you had.
He's never been outside of our hometown.
I've never been
Yeah, he
outside
doesn't
my
leave
house.
the room.
we don't have a circus in this town. We do have a local fair that's sketchy at best.
Oh, it's
But it
That's
doesn't have any
fried
mirrors.
butter.
No.
actually we have 2. We haven't had it in a while, but remember the one that used to be in the old Walmart parking lot?
Yes.
Okay.
That was
We're back.
extra sketchy.
All right, so
Whew,
This is
good
this
lord.
is all right. So this is what you saw, Robert.
Uh-oh.
Balasar
what
was.
I saw.
Yeah, you were there with Balasar when he was doing his thing. So you saw Balasar staring at this little figurine, and then under his breath, he was kind of mumbling something that you couldn't really understand. And then he looks up at you, and Balasar, you're back to
I'm back to myself.
yeah.
So
I
what's going on? What
Someone's
what
gonna
happened?
die.
I spoke to Bahamut, and he informed me that our father is trapped within an evil artifact,
Ooh.
and that even though it would be hard for us to destroy the artifact, we should be able to free him, and that he is somewhere in on the southern continent of Agadeth.
Wow.
So he's south of Alendrine.
Well, that's where we got to go anyway.
Well, unless we were going to go to the gorge.
And Brogar, Bahamut said this would also, by freeing our father, it would be a great service to him, and he would be most appreciative to have that done.
Well, that changes that.
Okay.
I don't
we
think
can
you
go
guys
get
can
him
hear.
first.
I think
No, we're not.
We're
Yeah,
too
we're
far
not
away
anywhere
from you
near
guys.
this.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just the brothers out here.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And Thorman,
okay.
you took
So
out your ring,
Balasar,
you can't hear him.
Balasar, I need you to let me talk to the party, okay? Because
Okay.
it's gonna go better if I tell them.
Okay.
I say this out of love and respect to you, so please understand that. So I guess Balasar and I head back to the party.
Okay.
Okay, so you land where the entrance to the mansion is, and you walk through the shimmering wall.
Brothers, so after our rituals out in the desert, the good news is there is no black dragonborn, Tiamat, or dragon presence on this island or continent, which is good. The bad news, or good, it depends on how you look at it. Bahamut spoke directly to Balasar and informed him that our father is trapped within an evil artifact located in Agadeth, south of Alamdring. And Bahamut wants incredibly for him to be freed, and it would be a great service to him. So I understand we have our artifacts, and I get all that, but our father is being tormented
No, I'm
nonstop.
for that with that new info.
And we haven't
But
seen
that-
him since we were wee little dragonlings, and I'm just pulling rank.
Yeah,
and
but
saying
freeing
we're
the
going.
father could bring us our 8th person, too.
Yeah,
That's
so we're
true,
going.
too. Yep.
So saddle up or broom up or whatever you want. That's where we're headed. Well, actually, we need to teleport.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
teleport.
Yep. So I
And
cast.
when we
the
teleport,
to
you
Alendrine.
teleport to Alendring, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So Balasar takes out his chalks and draws out the rune stones, creates the portal, and you guys step through to Alendring, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
All right.
In
I'm
the
guessing we're going to
Alendring.
be heading to Carthenwaldi or what?
What? Carthenwaldi.
Well, I'm
That's-
looking at the map.
That's how he spells it or says it.
Carthenwald.
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 Oh, okay. It's a T. I thought that was an I at the end.
So
But-
episode 76, Thursday.
That
All
doesn't
right.
mean that the
Well,
artifact
thank you,
is in
people
there, but-
watching. We'll see you Thursday,
Thursday.
Okay.
6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Actually, not this Thursday because you're not going to be here, right?
You guys
Oh,
might be
that's
there.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
we're not going to be here without you teleport casting it.
Send me your login information. I'll start the stream. And
Yeah, I already told
Next
him
stream to be determined, fans.
Yeah.
Just put it
Follow
in
me
chat.
on Twitter. I don't have Twitter.